Our YouTube channel is live. I request Nozul Bhai, please share the link in our Telegram group, or all other co-hosts. You are also requested to share the link to your groups so that if our Zoom room uh, exceeds or touch up to the maximum, so that everyone can enjoy on YouTube. And it's a public webinar, so everyone can join and watch. Hi, my dear friends. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. It's a good on-passive day. It's a great on-passive day. So today is 25th August. I'm Engineer Sushanto Biswas, welcoming all of you to this webinar. And we know that we have a very relevant and timely topic, that is affiliates transitioning to a new life. Yes, we are gonna have a new life in our on-passive world. So at this crucial moment, or at this moment of enjoy, whatever we can say, what should we do, what should we not, what should we prepare? Definitely we will discuss on that. And we have with us so many great speakers, Dr. Bill Williams and Charles Osong, and we also have Bandana Nanda from India. She is such a great and active founding member that she was selected to visit our Hyderabad office, where definitely she is a dedicated on-passivian, and she is the witness of so many progresses of on-passive. She is with us. Bandana, thank you so much for being with us, for accepting our request and invitation. Definitely we'll listen to him. And we also have, we know that our great friend Charles Osong, how dedicated and how active and how nicely he motivate the people across the globe for this journey. We know him, so definitely we'll listen to our great friend Charles Osong and Dr. Bill Williams. So my God, you know everyone that definitely he will give a good presentation on the topic, and that will be very helpful for all of us. My dear friends, transition is very important. That at this transition period, it's very exciting and also very challenging. But in on-passive, transition means a pleasure to our life. I think there is no challenge, but definitely it's very exciting. At this moment, we should adapt new roles and responsibilities, because we are going to have a new life. Definitely we are in a regular life, but we are going to have a new life. At this moment, we should stay open to learning and growth, building network, partnership, and collaborations. Patience and perseverance are very crucial at this moment. We have to have our passion. We have to be engaged and involved with the process. We should follow the instruction, rules, and regulations of the company, so that we can easily cover the transition period. We can get into our new life. We have to have the mentality to embrace all kinds of challenges for our personal growth, and we should set strategies. At this moment, we should set our strategies for starting promotion, sharing our on-passive, our products, our achievements, so that whole people know about on-passive. Of course, whole people will know about founding members, because each and every founding members is a brand. So we have to have a very clear goals for the progress. We have to set that goals, and we'll make our plan, and we'll take action accordingly, so that we can enjoy our new life. With these few words, I would request our speaker Bandana Nanda say deliver your speech on the topic, and the mic is yours. Come on the screen and take control on the mic.
Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta, and welcome to everybody who's here on this platform today. It's really great that we can all get together like this. And over the years, we've got to know each other. We've learned how to understand each other. And I think we are now entering a new phase of our life. And as Engineer Sushanta just said, it can be both exciting and very challenging. It involves adapting to new roles, new technologies, and new opportunities that the company's launch is going to bring to us. Now, in this next 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you 10 key aspects which we need to consider as we make the transition from what we have been doing for the last 3-4 years to what it's going to happen going ahead forward. So the first transition which I think we all need to make is one of skill upgradation. So far, we have been promoting ONPASSIVE, we've been promoting ONPASSIVE products, we have been sharing how is the earning opportunity. But now with the launch of ONPASSIVE and the new products launching, I think we need to also learn about the products, upgrade our skills, actually go to our back office, use those products so that if any of our prospects anytime question us about them, we have a clear idea of what to say. So we need to constantly upgrade our skill. And not only on that, like technology is advancing so fast that we need to update ourselves on artificial intelligence and the various tools which are coming apart from what ONPASSIVE is offering. And we need to align with the company's focus and the technologies. So how can we get all this knowledge? We can probably get it from the ONPASSIVE blog. It has if I don't know how many of us actually go there and read the things, but I think a lot of information is there on the ONPASSIVE blog itself. And there's obviously a lot of information available online. So that is one way in which we can upgrade our skills and keep learning. The second important transition that we all need to make is in the training and development. Once we learn about all the products ourselves, we are clear about artificial intelligence, we are clear about what all competitors are there in the market. We can also train our prospects, leads, others who are, and others who are actually going to come in later into the system. So training and development, it can be a very big part of how we can grow forward and how we can help other people to grow forward. And I see so many founders already doing it. You are training people on the technology. I mean, all the technology experts are already doing that. They are actually, some of us may not be so good in technology, so they're getting trained on that. So training and development will always stay a very great, it will be of importance in this, because here there are products which will keep coming and we have to keep upgrading ourselves. The third way I see in transition is our roles are going to transition. So it would be great if we could function in teams like we are doing, but our roles may also transition, because right now we were focusing on non-passive. Now we need to also focus on once it starts rolling, how do we go forward? Will we wait for the apples to fall into a basket automatically, or will we actually go outside in the world and try to collect those apples faster? So it's up to us actually. We can keep a basket and wait for the apples to fall, which the company will work for us and do for us anyway. But apart from that, we can also go out and change our role and maybe share more about our product, share to more people, maybe go to companies. I don't know what all we can think of, but there's going to be a transition in our role. Apart from the products and ONPASSIVE, we also need to know how we will manage our business. I mean, is it going to be a personal business? Are we going to form a company? How are we going to collect the money? How are we going to manage the money? So these are all the things these are new roles which we will have to add on to what we have already been doing. We need to understand how to manage our finances, our company, our business. These are going to be very important going forward. And the fourth important transition that we need to make is we need to embrace change, because change is a constant. Things, as we have seen in the last 4 years, even within ONPASSIVE, they have changed such a lot. I mean, what was planned originally changed to accommodate the external circumstances and to accommodate internal learnings, So I think we have to be ready to embrace change ourselves, adapt to new things and go forward. The fifth thing that we all need necessarily to do is to get an entrepreneur's mindset, which is not only focused only on the products, only on this, but also how we are going to manage everything and how can we improve what we do. So, so far, I think most of us are actually sharing the products on passive and everything direct face to face. And some of us are going to friends and family, neighbors, acquaintances, and doing it. So while this is great in the short run, very soon understand that we are going to get traffic from across the globe. You might not speak the language of your prospect. You might not be able to have a one-to-one conversation with all your traffic. Maybe you need to learn how to do email marketing to reach everybody quickly at a larger scale. It's up to us actually how we want to manage it. Another thing in which we can improve our entrepreneurial mindset is through personal branding. Now, what does many of us have social media accounts, but we can try and be there on as many social media as possible, social media platforms as possible, and at least have a clear picture, a clear this thing, so that we appear authentic to the person who's joining. We appear authentic to our prospects for anything, and they see us as a person and not only a salesperson of ONPASSIVE. So we can put other posts, not just on passive. We can mix and match, and sort of put our personal brand forward. That's going to be a big thing going forward, because that's how you will differentiate yourself from everybody else. The other thing which I think, sixth thing which I think is going to be important is networking. And while the personal networking is actually the best, but personally, on a personal level, it depends. All of us cannot connect with so many people all together. But I think that if we network more on social media and we network, go to events, go to industry events, connect with people, all those things are going to help us in the long run, because your network is totally your network. And I see so many people doing it in such a nice way. Dr. Bill Williams is actually doing it with influencers. He's having interviews with influencers. So there are multiple ways of doing it. Increase your followers on every social media platform, connect with them, and build your network. So that's the sixth thing. The seventh thing which I would like to focus on while transitioning is on work-life balance. While it is very important to do good, to earn money, to grow yourself, to help humanity, but one person you must never neglect is yourself. Keep a good work-life balance and spend time with family, spend time on your own, and keep your physical health in good condition. I think that's something very important, and which we all sometimes forget in trying to do good for our family, our neighbors, our humanity. Look after yourself too. So good work-life balance is something which is going to be really very important going forward. And the eighth thing which I would like to focus on is continuous learning. See, you learn one thing, it doesn't stop there. Once upon a time, you did college, you did school, and it used to finish at college or university. But nowadays, we all need to keep continuously learning. So be a learner, whatever your age, keep learning all the time. And the ninth thing which I think will help us in transition is a cross-functional collaboration. So in our whole community, we have so many people who are experts in technology. Some are experts in finance. Some are experts in legal matters. So when we collaborate and we also focus on the other aspects of the business like finance, legal, etc., I think a cross-functional collaboration, if we can do within our groups and beyond, it will really help us. And the last and the 10th thing which I would like to focus on during this transition is that we should set clear expectations. Our own expectations should be realistic. And while it's very nice to dream, but we should keep our expectations very realistic and also communicate the company's goals, values, and expectations very realistically, so that affiliates and future affiliates who join us understand the role in the new venture and align their efforts accordingly. I mean, as Mr. Ash has so often said, and I totally agree with this, you should always under-promise and over-deliver. And that's how your clients will stay with you. So transitioning to a new life after the launch of ONPASSIVE is a journey which will require adaptability, openness, and a commitment to continuous growth. By providing the right support, resources, and opportunities to our direct prospects and clients, we can also help them thrive and be successful. And we can always, as our motto is to help humanity, that is something that always goes along. Help yourself first, and then help your ONPASSIVE community, and then go beyond and help humanity. And so I think with this, we can transition in a better way to a new life. So with this, I would like to pass it on back to Engineer Sushanta. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry. It's a really nice presentation, very nice, informative, and also learning speech. She said, learning. Actually, learn, L-E-A-R-N, learn. If we remove the L, then it starts earning. So we have to learn as much as possible. I'm sure then we would able to earn as much as we desire. So there is no alternative of learning. She has mentioned so many things. I am not gonna all those, but definitely as we are transitioning to our new life, definitely we will have new rules, new responsibilities. So we should know all those roles, and we should upgrade and update it always, all the information, and we should make our skills upgraded. Everything she has mentioned very nicely. And finally, as she said, that work-life managing work and life, that is most important. We should not concentrate only the work, but we should concentrate also our family, our friends, our relatives, and also on our health, and continuous learning and clear expectation. That is our goal. I have said we have to set our goal, clear goal, and we'll make our plan accordingly, do our action. Definitely we all will win in our life. There is no doubt. ONPASSIVE is the platform that is giving us all kinds of opportunities to grow, to learn, and to improve and upgrade updated all the skills, so we can do it very easily. We no need to be a computer engineer, IT engineer, or any other engineer, or any tech savvy people. If we just follow the company and its process, we attend the webinars, I'm sure we would able to increase, able to improve our skills, and we'll know so many things. My dear friends, I'm really sorry. Those who are actually English speaking or other speaking people, we have so many local community, they can't understand English much. So I would request our Masudur Rahman to translate into Bengali the gist of the speech by our great leader Nanda into Bengali. So other people, please be patient. It will take a few minutes. So Masudur Rahman, please go on.
Assalamu alaikum, and very good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is. I am Mohammad Masudur Rahman. Welcome all of you in this fantastic webinar, and thank you very much, Vandana Nanda, for your very, very nice speech regarding transition. Thank you so much. Let me start in Bangla. Ami Bangla chole jacchi sorashori. Amader honorable great key speaker Vandana Nanda from India, উনি খুব সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন যে আমরা নতুন জীবনে কিভাবে রূপান্তর করতে পারি বা রূপান্তরিত হতে পারি। এই ক্ষেত্রে উনি এত সুন্দরভাবে 10টা পয়েন্ট উনি কভার করেছেন। নাম্বার 1 পয়েন্ট উনি বলেছেন যে আমাদের স্কেলকে কিভাবে আপগ্রেডেশন করব। স্কেল মানে হচ্ছে যে আমাদের এর সাথে ব্যাকআপ, মানে আমরা কিভাবে লার্ন করব। আমরা ব্লগ থেকে ONPASSIVE ব্লগ থেকে লার্ন করতে পারি, ব্যাক অফিস থেকে লার্ন করতে পারি। এই যে আপগ্রেড হচ্ছে এআই এর বিষয়ে আমরা কিন্তু বিভিন্নভাবে লার্নিং করতে পারি। এটা হলো আমাদের স্কিলটাকে আমরা এভাবে কিন্তু আস্তে আস্তে লার্নের মাধ্যমে আপগ্রেড করতে পারি। নাম্বার 2 হচ্ছে ট্রেনিং এন্ড ডেভেলপমেন্ট। আমাদের লাইফে ট্রেনিং এবং ডেভেলপমেন্টটা সব সময় দরকার, কারণ হচ্ছে আমাদের কম্পিটিটরস আছে, বিভিন্নভাবে বিভিন্নজন বিভিন্ন কাজ করে, সেগুলো সম্পর্কে আমাদের ট্রেনিং এবং ডেভেলপমেন্ট দরকার। নাম্বার 3 হচ্ছে রোলস অন ট্রানজিশনের যে ভূমিকা, সেই বিষয়গুলা যে আমরা আসলে আপেল করি, কিন্তু আপেল পাওয়ার পরে আমাদের আপেল নেওয়ার প্রস্তুতি, টাকা পাবো, সেটাকে আমরা কিভাবে ম্যানেজ করবো, সবকিছু কিন্তু রোলস অন ট্রানজিশনের উপর নির্ভর করে। এই বিষয়গুলো আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই সেভাবে আমাদের বিজনেস এটাকে ম্যানেজ করার ক্যাপাবিলিটি থাকতে হবে। নাম্বার 4 হচ্ছে এমব্রেস চেঞ্জিং, যে পরিবর্তনগুলো আসে সেই পরিবর্তনগুলোকে যেন আমরা সহজভাবে গ্রহণ করতে পারি, এটাকে বলে এমব্রেস চেঞ্জিং। মাইন্ডসেট, দিস ইজ ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট, হ্যাঁ, যে আমাদের মাইন্ডসেটটা পজিটিভ হওয়া দরকার এবং আমরা 1-to-1 প্রয়োজনে আমরা ভার্চুয়াল প্ল্যাটফর্ম ইউজ করে, হ্যাঁ, এবং নিজেদেরকে আমরা কিন্তু ব্র্যান্ডিং করতে পারি, পার্সোনাল ব্র্যান্ডিং করতে পারি। নাম্বার 6 হচ্ছে নেটওয়ার্কিং, সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া ইউজ করে বিভিন্ন ইভেন্টস এর মাধ্যমে আমরা কিন্তু আমাদের নেটওয়ার্কিংটা বাড়াতে পারি। এছাড়াও নাম্বার 7 হচ্ছে ইয়োরসেলফ এন্ড ফ্যামিলি, এটা খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট, যে স্বাস্থ্য সকল সুখের মূল, এবং স্বাস্থ্যের জন্য আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই নিজের স্বাস্থ্য, পরিবার স্বাস্থ্য এবং প্রতিবেশীদের প্রতি আমাদের আসলে খেয়াল করা উচিত। এবং নাম্বার 8 হচ্ছে উনি বলেছেন যে কন্টিনিউয়াস লার্নিং, শিক্ষার কোনো বিকল্প নাই, শিক্ষার কোনো শেষ নাই, পড়ালেখা আজীবন করতে হবে, শিখতে হবে সব সময়। এবং উনি নাম্বার 9 বলেছেন যে ক্রস ফাংশনাল কোলাবোরেশন, মানে আমরা একের সঙ্গে অন্যের সাথে যদি মিলিতভাবে কাজ করি, বিভিন্ন এক একজন এক এক বিষয়ে অভিজ্ঞ, সবার অভিজ্ঞতা যদি আমরা নিয়ে কাজ করি তাহলে সেটা সবচেয়ে ভালো হয়। এন্ড নাম্বার 10 এন্ড লাস্ট ওয়ান ইজ ক্লিয়ার অর ওন এক্সপেকটেশন, হ্যাঁ, মানে আমার নিজের যে এক্সপেকটেশন আছে সে সম্পর্কে আমার ক্লিয়ার ধারণা থাকতে হবে। এটা কিন্তু মানে অবাস্তব চিন্তা নিয়ে আমরা যদি না চলি, আমাদের প্রত্যাশা যেন বাস্তবসম্মত হয়। এবং আমাদের অনারেবল অ্যাশ পোফারে স্যার বলেছেন যে এভরিথিং ইজ ওভার ডেলিভার্ড। কাজেই আমাদের লঞ্চের পরে আমরা অবশ্যই আমাদের হিউম্যানিটি নিয়ে কাজ করব, হ্যাঁ, আগে নিজের দিকে দেখবো, আমরা নিজেকে দেখবো, তারপর অবশ্যই আমরা ম্যাসিভ আকারে হিউম্যানিটি নিয়ে কাজ করব। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ Bandananda once again for a very nice speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Masudur Rahman, for your so nice translation for our local community of আমরা যারা বাংলা শুনছি, আমরা আমাদের যে ইংরেজি বক্তব্য সেটা খুব সুন্দরভাবে আমরা বুঝতে পেরেছি। বাট one thing I just like to mention again, network is the net worth. আপনি কতটা নেটওয়ার্কিং করতে পারছেন, কতটা মানুষের সাথে কমিউনিকেট করতে পারছেন, কানেকশন করতে পারছেন, তার উপরে কিন্তু আপনার বিশেষ করে অনলাইন বিজনেসের যে নেট ওর্থ বা নেট যে সম্পদ সেটা কিন্তু ডিপেন্ড করে। সুতরাং নেটওয়ার্কিং ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। নাও উইল লিসেন টু আওয়ার অ্যানাদার গ্রেট ফ্রেন্ড, আওয়ার ব্রাদার Charles Osong. I request Charles Osong come on the screen and the mic is yours.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta, and all the great leaders in the house. Good morning, afternoon, evening, all of you. I am very, very glad to be here today. And I'm especially glad that Vandana had to speak ahead of me. That's really nice. I love it when I'm speaking and others go before me, because now I can just write off on what they say, right? I can piggyback off of what they say. So sometimes I don't know what to say. If you know me, I always speak from my heart, right? So I don't count with any notes, I just speak. So Vandana, great job. I really want to applaud you for what you said. I am going to take about 3 key points from what she said. I'm glad she addressed it from that perspective, from that angle. I'm going to take about 3 key points that I think I should just expand a little bit. And then I'm going to address this topic, affiliates transitioning to a new life, in another way, from a different perspective, okay? One of the things I like is she talked about entrepreneurial mindset. We all are business owners as affiliates in this company. And throughout the period we've been around, some of us longer than others, but throughout, we have been trying to instill upon each and everyone that this is your business, right? And if you have a business, nobody tells you when to get up and go to work. Nobody tells you when to close shop, right? You just have that zeal. You just want to do it, right? And when you love that business, it's even better, because guess what? You're going to be working relentlessly. And that's what I have been doing. I mean, I love the fact that we can enrich other people's lives, right? And I just love it so much. Tell you guys the truth, ever since I found ONPASSIVE 4.5 years ago, I have not done another business or job. And the reason is simple. Prior to ONPASSIVE, I did so many different things, and I could not see anything that I was looking for until I found ONPASSIVE. And I knew straight away it was going to take time, but I also knew I was going to wait it out. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to be there. And when it finally gets there, life changes, okay? So entrepreneurial mindset, very, very important. Thanks to that bandana. The other thing I like about what you said, for us to increase our network. Yes, when I used to work with the federal government, I had a big sign at my door. Your network is your net worth. And people will come and ask me, why you put that there? Why is that? Well, guess what? Most of you should know about Robert Kiyosaki, big guy, big business guy, and also a motivator. He once said, rich people in this world spend their time making connections. The rest of the world spend their time looking for jobs. That's big. Because when you're connected, trust me, life can be very easy. Okay? So how do you increase your network? Everywhere you go, there is a potential, there is a chance for you to meet someone new and make a connection. It's that simple. You know you have something great. We have great products, great products, or Connect, or Mail, or Media. We have all these great products, AI-driven. Everyone that I meet on the street can potentially benefit from at least one of our products. So why not offer them that opportunity? Why keep it to yourself? Increase your network. And as Zig Ziglar once said, may his soul rest in peace, if you have enough people get what they want, you will eventually get what you want. So the more you have these people, the bigger your network gets, and the more fruitful you're going to be. That's just the rule of life. That's just the bottom line. So I just expanded on that. Thanks, Vandana, for bringing that up. Okay? The other thing that I like, she said, take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. Please remember, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. It's not possible. You must be comfortable before you can make someone else comfortable. The way our CEO puts it, put on your mask first before you can put on the mask of anybody else. It doesn't matter whether it's your child, your parent, okay, your sibling. You need to put on your mask first. Very, very important. So be comfortable. Once the apples start dropping, make sure you take care of yourself. You're good. You have peace of mind. And then you can take care of others. Now that's great. So I wanted to point out those 3 points from Vandana's presentation. And then now let me attack this whole topic from another perspective, right? From another angle. Because when you look at it, it says affiliate transitioning, or ready to transition to a different life, a new life, right? A better life, I would say. The CEO has always said, get ready for the best shape of your life, right? And when you look at the topic affiliate, and the reason that when I looked at it, the first thing that came to my mind, wait a minute, I have so many founders asking me, well, am I an affiliate? Who am I? Are these people coming out affiliate? So what am I, just a founder? So let me just explain that in a nutshell, because we may have some people here that are not founders, that just joined us. We may have some people that haven't joined at all. That's very, very possible, right? Because I was told this is a public webinar. And so I'll seize every opportunity to explain to founders that all of us need to be affiliates. When Ash Mofara, our CEO, thought of this business, he wanted to share with the world if possible. And he wanted just those who can have some skin in the game, right? To be part of it. Because you can't just go out and say, oh, it's free, everybody come in. No, it's not going to work. And that's why I put that little amount of $97, which, by the way, is being refunded to us in a few days. Okay? So what are we, those of us who heard about the opportunity, jumped onto the opportunity a while ago? We are founding members because we helped found the company. And we always said, every founder is going to first of all become a customer once we go public. So every founder is a customer. And every founder is going to choose to either remain a customer or become an affiliate. If you remain a customer, you're not going to get paid. You have to become an affiliate. Now, we used to call it resellers. It's the same thing, so don't get confused, okay? You have to become an affiliate. So if you have not yet migrated, you need to do that first of all. And if you have migrated and you have not checked that box which says become an affiliate, then you are a founding customer. You need to become a founding affiliate, okay? So that you can get paid. Now, those of you coming in today or who came in a few days ago or who came in just after we stopped taking founders, you come in, first of all, as a customer, a free customer, right? So you will stay a customer until you choose to become an affiliate. And how do you do that? You click on become an affiliate. So the bottom line is everybody that's going to get paid from ONPASSIVE is going to be an affiliate, okay? Customers will get great value for their money, but they're not going to get paid. Affiliates will get paid. Both the founding affiliate and the new affiliate are going to get paid. Okay, so we as founding affiliates, we have the opportunity or the advantage of being there earlier, and we are going to get a better life. Of course, even the affiliates coming out, what do we mean by getting a better life? Once you're in it, once you're in ONPASSIVE, you are going to win it. That's our slogan, right? Because every affiliate will win it eventually. And when we say win it, we mean your pockets are going to be filled. We know that. Because what we have, the products that we have are very, very disruptive, very high in demand, okay? And so everybody online is going to need at least one of our services. And when they do use those services, right, that's apples for us. That's money in our bank account, not so? So our life will change, okay? Now, I look at the slogan or your backdrop that we have here. If you feel your pain, you are alive. If you feel others' pain, you are a human being, right? Well, let me tell you something else that you need to be alive. If you don't dream, if you are not a dreamer, you are not alive, okay? So all of us have to have dreams, some kind of dream, right? The bigger, the better. And guess what ONPASSIVE is going to do to all of us with dreams? It's going to help us live our dream. So that dream that you've always had, oh, you want to help disabled people, or you want to help homeless, or you would love to open an infantry or whatever, okay? Oh, this hospitals, we don't have hospitals in my country. Let's get some hospitals. Whatever dream it is that you have, the bigger, the better, right? So with ONPASSIVE now, you are able to live that dream. And boy, is this satisfying when you finally get to the point where you are living your dream life. Is it satisfying when you finally get to the point where paying your bills is an afterthought? You don't think about it. It just happens, okay? That's where we are headed. Guys, if you are not in this bandwagon just yet, please jump in as soon as you possibly can. Because like I always say, this is a movement. It's a revolution. It's something you don't want. It happens once in a lifetime, okay? So this is my lifetime. I'm saying it. I'm not going to miss it. And I hope that none of you do miss it, okay? So that's all I have for you today, guys. We are getting ready to go there in a few days' time. And we want to make sure the world at large, everybody jumps on board. We want to take the world over, guys. Back to you, Engineer Susanta.
Wow, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for your nice space and very nice guidelines to how to dream big and why to dream big and how ONPASSIVE is supporting us to dream big and to make it true. It's a great. But at the beginning, as he said, that is most important. And also our Bandanaji mentioned that entrepreneur mindset. That is, আমরা আমাদের যে বিজনেসম্যান, আমাদের বিজনেস ওনার, সেই মাইন্ডসেট আমাদের তৈরি করতে হবে। সেই মাইন্ডসেট তৈরি করে আমরা আমাদের বিজনেসকে সামনে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য যা যা করণীয় দরকার সেটা আমাদের অবস্থান থেকে যতটুকু করা সম্ভব সেটা করতে হবে। And another thing is networking. So we have to have connection. As Charles Osang mentioned, that the rich people always making connection. They are not running behind job or doing anything, but the poor people, with the poor people, we run behind the job. This is the difference between the rich people and poor people. But ONPASSIVE is ONPASSIVE ensures success for everyone. ONPASSIVE ensures success for everyone. This is the only platform, I think, on this earth that ensures success for everyone. There is no other company. All other giant companies, they are running behind money, but ONPASSIVE is the main object and running to uplift humanity across the globe. So it's a great platform and great moment we are enjoying. So once we'll come to our new life, definitely we'll make our program, make our plan, how to live our life, how to move forward, how to share our product, how to share our message to others. So it's a great opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you, Charles Osang. Now I request Masudur Rahman again, please translate into Bengali, the summary and as short as possible. Over to Masudur Rahman.
Yes, thank you very much, Charles Osong, once again for your very nice presentation. Actually, Charles Osong উনি খুব সুন্দর করে বলেছেন যে বন্দনানন্দা খুব উনি সুন্দরভাবে যেগুলো বলেছেন সেখানে তিনটা পয়েন্ট উনি বলেছেন, সেটা হচ্ছে এন্টারপ্রেনিয়ার, যেটা আমাদের অনারেবল হোস্ট উনি উল্লেখ করেছেন যে আমাদের মালিকানা সুলভ বা উদ্যোক্তা সুলভ একটা মাইন্ডসেট থাকতে হবে, যেন আমরা এটাকে নিজের ব্যবসা মনে করি এবং কেউ কিন্তু কোনো নিজের দোকান সম্পর্কে কেউ কিন্তু বলে না, নিজের দায়িত্বে নিজের ব্যবসা বাড়াতে হবে। নাম্বার 2 হচ্ছে নেটওয়ার্ক ইনক্রিজিংটা খুবই জরুরি। যারা রিচ পিপল তারা কিন্তু সবসময় নেটওয়ার্ক বা কানেকশন খোঁজে, আর যারা গরিব মানুষ তারা কিন্তু সবসময় কাজ খোঁজে। ওই জন্য আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই নেটওয়ার্ক ইনক্রিজ করতে হবে এবং যেন আমরা পিপলের সাথে সংযুক্ত হয়ে ডে 1 থেকে আমরা বেনিফিট হতে পারি। নাম্বার 3 হচ্ছে টেক কেয়ার অফ ইউর সেলফ, ইউর ফ্যামিলি, ইউর নেইবার, সবার কিন্তু আমরা যত্ন করতে হবে, সবার যত্ন নিতে হবে। এটা কিন্তু খুবই জরুরি, কারণ আমাদের টাকা আসলে টাকা কিন্তু আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই হজম করতে হবে, সেজন্য আমাদের স্বাস্থ্য সচেতন হতে হবে। নাম্বার 4 উনি যেটা বলছিলেন সেটা হচ্ছে অ্যাফিলিয়েট। আমরা কি, আমরা আসলে কনফিউজ হয়ে যাই যে আমরা আসলে অ্যাফিলিয়েট না ফাউন্ডিং মেম্বার না কি, এই বিষয়গুলো যে ওই জন্য উনি বলেছেন যে আমরা কিন্তু ফাউন্ডিং মেম্বার এবং ফাউন্ডিং মেম্বারের পরবর্তী আমরা কিন্তু অ্যাফিলিয়েট হয়েছি এবং পরবর্তী পর্যায়ে যারা কাস্টমার হিসেবে আসবে তারাও কিন্তু অ্যাফিলিয়েট হতে পারবে। যার কাজে যারা অ্যাফিলিয়েট এখানে তারা সবাই কিন্তু গেইন করবে। সেটা হলো যে উনি বলেছেন যে আমরা অবশ্যই স্বপ্ন দেখব এবং এই স্বপ্নটা যেন দ্য বিগার দ্য ড্রিম দ্য বেটার, যত বড় স্বপ্ন দেখবো তত ভালো। তো ওই জন্য উনি বলেছেন যে ONPASSIVE আমরা যত তাড়াতাড়ি সম্ভব যে কোনো অপরচুনিটি আসবে আমরা জাম্প করব, কোনো কিছু না ভেবে অবশ্যই কিন্তু আমরা নেক্সট অপরচুনিটিকে নেওয়ার জন্য জাম্প করব এবং আমরা অবশ্যই উইনার হব। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ এভরিওয়ান।
Thank you, Masudur Rahman, for your nice translation. My dear friends, আপনারা যারা শুনছেন, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি মনে করি যে চার্লস ওসং এবং আমাদের বন্দনাজি দুজনে খুব সুন্দরভাবে আমাদের এই ট্রানজিশন পিরিয়ডে কি করা উচিত সেটা কিন্তু আমাদের ব্যাখ্যা করেছেন এবং আশা করি সেটা আমরা বুঝতে পেরেছি। নাও উইল লিসেন টু আওয়ার গ্রেট লিডার and definitely he will present a slideshow, and through those slideshow I hope that the topic will be more clear to us. Let's enjoy his presentation. His name, we all know him. Actually the whole world, not only the ONPASSIVE world, actually the whole world know him. The whole world doesn't know me, but some ONPASSIVE world may, some of the ONPASSIVIANS in the ONPASSIVE world may know me, but the whole world know him. All ONPASSIVE worlds know him, but the whole world know him because he's one of the renowned doctor around the globe. So now we listen to him. He is none but our great leader. Anything wrong? I think okay. So our great leader, Dr. B. Williams. Now, Dr. B. Williams, your turn. Now, mic is yours. Please come on and proceed with your
Thank,
presentation,
thank-
please.
thank you, Shishanta. Everyone, it's so good to be here with the Global Dedicated ONPASSIVIANS, one of the most outstanding groups of all ONPASSIVs. Now, I love following Vandana Nanda, the queen of personal branding, I call her. She's dedicated to the point of teaching us how to be better marketers. She's an excellent marketer. We all know that. And it's good to follow Charles Osong because he's one of my favorite globetrotters. He goes and spends his time teaching others how to join and be part of this great organization. So I'm real pleased to be here, Engineer Shishanta, with Bangladesh and all your friends. Let me share my screen, and I want to give a PowerPoint to assist me in this. And what we're going to do today is follow up on the good work that Vandana started and Charles continued. And we're going to continue in the same vein, talking about transitioning. What must we do? How can we do it? As soon as I get my slideshow to be present and accounted for, we'll get going. Let's see.
I think you should click on slides in the bottom of the screen, I think. Dr. Bill, we are not having your voice.
Thank you for letting me know. How is that?
Already 3 slides gone. We didn't get your voice.
Oh. Okay, let's start with affiliates transitioning to a new life and ONPASSIVE. Are we good? We're good. Now, Ash talks about reaching a new top. We climb the mountain, we get to the top, but we all have different expectations. So we want to have what I would call emotional preparedness. We want to be actually going through the process. We build our expectations about what we hear from Ash and others. And sometimes we don't same clarity of thought, understanding, and sometimes our imagination gets away with us and we have bigger expectations than what might happen. Now, Ash always says we only know 5% of what's coming. So we may have lower expectations to what's coming. That's possible. We hope that's true. That's the way it ought to be. We'd like to have him under promise and over deliver because our expectations are already pretty high, aren't they? So one of the things we want to do is establish cushions in our expectations to protect us from falling from the tip of the mountain down into the valley through a crevice and damaging ourselves. So one of the things that's important as we transition is don't quit your day job yet. Keep your income coming in until you see a steady flow of income. Many people quit their day job during the process of coming into ONPASSIVE And they found that in time, they needed to get back into the workforce to kind of put food on the table, right? And so you do want to put things into the right perspective. We don't know how fast our income will grow. We don't know how fast our influence will increase. We don't know how the acceptance of the products is going to be from the public until they actually see them and use them and buy them. We don't know. We project wonderful things, but let's be prudent. The next thing we want to do is look at our financial planning from afar, and we want to manage our finances during the transition. That means that we want to look at where we are and say, I got enough to live, I've got enough to invest, and I don't want to go wild. I don't want to go beyond what's reasonable. And so right off the bat, I suggest people establish a network of professionals to assist them and have them ready. Know who you're going to work with, interview people, but keep a lid on your expenses, keep a lid on your talk among others. You know, you've heard of sports stars getting a big contract, millions of dollars, and suddenly they have a lot of friends. Suddenly they have a lot of hangers on, people who take and try to suck the money out of the person who won the lottery's pocket, you might say. Well, you got to be careful. And as ONPASSIVE unfolds, some of us will be immediately looking at 5, 6, 7 figures. Those who put in years of work, like Charles, like Marty, like Michael Williams. I mean, these people put in a lot of work over a lot of years. They will do well. Others will do good. And some are starting off right now at the bottom, and they're going to do well also, but it's going to take time. And so that's what I mean. You need to have establish the plan that's going to take you for that length of time to get to where Charles will be or Michael will be. Everybody's going to get there, but it may take time. So you set up your financial and legal structure to match the current and the expected income. It's planning. That's what it's about. Okay, so now we're moving into passion and fulfillment. We see money coming in. We see that things may change. And so we might want to focus on pursuing activities and careers that bring a deep sense of fulfillment and align with our personal passions. This is where you live life on your own terms. This is where you do things because you are not forced to work for somebody else. Even if it's less financially rewarding, we can afford to do it because we have another source of income. The reason that you do things you're doing now is about getting money. In the future, it'll be because you enjoy doing them. Maybe you want to do nothing and sit. Maybe you want to do something to stay active. Now, for me, I retired this year from dentistry after 47 years of going in every day. But I don't want to sit around and do nothing. And so ONPASSIVE for me is a very enjoyable activity. I can talk, I can do webinars and podcasts. I can do anything I want, but I don't have to. So I set my day up to work pretty much every other day. And I do, you know, other things on the days I don't do ONPASSIVE. But I'm always looking at the Facebook. I'm always looking at YouTube. I'm always listening to webinars. But my actual work of building my business is only 3 days a week. So you'll be allowed to dream and fulfill your wishes. And that was exactly what Vandana talked about, is in those areas, you get to set goals, you get to embrace the change, and you develop the entrepreneur mindset instead of the job mindset. This lady in the picture here in the blue is Dolly Sauls, and she's a member of our mission team in Kenya one year. And she got the bug of going back to Kenya, and her and her friend that was in Kenya with us on a single mission decided they would go live in Kenya. They would go have a permanent mission. For 4 or 5 years, they lived in Kenya and developed projects. And so like we put in a water collection system with a water tank on top of a schoolhouse and had the water running off the roof into the cistern. So these kind of things, she decided she wanted to give up her job in America and go be a missionary, a nurse in Kenya. Well, she could do that only if she got donations from other people because she was self-funded. In the future, she can have income now because she is the founder also in ONPASSIV, just like you and I. She's going to get income, and she is now back in Kenya doing the same thing, working among other people. So the good thing is ONPASSIV is going to allow people that have a permanent mission focus to go do those things without having to worry so much about raising money for missions. The next thing that you might say is you can explore, you can take your time to find various interests and passions without the immediate pressure of financial stability. You have your base, you can go do things, and you may, want to travel and go to summits and learn more. You want to go to explore new opportunities, just like Dr. Kinor Shah. He's set up a system of training doctors all around the world called the Global Summit, which you know about because I've been a part of it, and others in ONPASSIV have been invited to come in and be a part of it. So now, among the doctors of ONPASSIV, we have many doctors who've joined the Global Summit, the top 100 doctor group. And so it allows for more exploration of new opportunities. Even though you're not earning income, you're still increasing your knowledge. You're still building on your capabilities. So you get to do what inspires you, what motivates you, instead of what brings you in money. So that's the big thing about the transition, is you get to do what you want to do. You can learn and grow. We can prioritize our personal and our professional growth. Dr. Modi and I had a pot and hour together with Dr. Kinor Shah's group. The one that you see there, back 2 years ago, Dr. Modi and I talked about breathing techniques, breathing technology, herbology, his brand of medicine. And so we were expressing a way for people to learn. We were teaching. We were also training each other. I taught him about dentistry. He taught me about herbology and breathing techniques. So we can invest our time and our resources into education, skill development, and self-improvement. This is what we do as we're transitioning. We heard a lot about networking. Everybody that spoke, Vandana and Charles, talked about the value of networking and relationships. So we want to continue to nurture and expand professional and personal networks as we move forward in our transition into affiliates. Connect with individuals who share similar interests and contribute to personal and career growth. I said several times in the presence of Ash, because of what he said to me, I said, I'm glad I get to work with somebody that I feel connected to, because we have the same values, we have the same goals, and we're at the same place in life. Pretty much we succeeded in our previous careers, but we're looking for a way to go beyond our career where we are to helping more people. And this is a combination of things, this ONPASSIV, to help us move into that. So we're doing this all for the enjoyment and the betterment. You also are going to look at entrepreneurial ventures beyond just being a single affiliate of the ONPASSIV products. You may consider starting your own new business or pursuing an entrepreneurial venture that's inside of the things that you already know about. You might not offer immediate financial gains to a startup, but you could lead to substantial success and personal satisfaction in the long run doing something you love. I mean, if you wanted to sell products from some company, Before on Passive, I was a international speaker on acid redox, and I was teaching other people the value of this particular health product, wellness. Healthy longevity was my topic, and we were talking about anti-aging. And so you might go into something like that because you love what you do. And if you find something in your life that works, you want others to share in it. So I would say we're going to be using ONPASSIVE tools to advance our own and our current businesses. This is the reason I got, and many of you got into ONPASSIVE 4 or 5 years ago, was because you had a business you wanted to market, and you wanted to use the marketing expertise of ONPASSIVE to grow your business. And we can still do that. For those who want to, it's available. Vandana talked about work-life balance. I thought she had seen my slides. I thought she was right on target. Prioritizing a healthy work-life balance comes from giving a talk, for instance, to others in your profession to slow down and smell the roses. And I often do that. I tell people that they need to live life as they pass through their profession instead of waiting to the end to enjoy it, because you may not reach the end. For one, you may find that your time on earth ends before you get to retire. And so you will have wasted a lot of time having joy in your life. And so work-life balance is important as you go through the journey, not just waiting till you get to the summit to enjoy the view. Now, you want to focus on activities that bring joy and relaxation and overall well-being, because it's a lot more fun. It's more relaxing, it's less stress. Finally, or close to finally, we're talking about mentoring and coaching. We want first, as we're early in our transitioning process, to seek out mentorship and coaching opportunities to guide the transition process. I don't think most people should try to do it alone. I think you should leverage your expertise to those who have successfully navigated similar changes. And that was one of the things I told Ash when I got involved, is that I've been there, I've done that. I've seen what success looks like, and I've seen what success does to some people. It ruins them. And I've seen what success should be. And I want to encourage people to transition correctly rather than haphazardly. And it kind of goes back to the first slide where I said, you know, don't tell people everything you got going on. Don't spend more than you make. In other words, don't go out and waste your lottery winnings, if you may, on a bunch of stuff and then end up with nothing, being broke a year or two later. That won't happen in ONPASSIVE because we don't have a one-time win. We've got a continual win over time. And that's the beauty of ONPASSIVE. It never stops paying. In a while, you might decide to become a mentor or a coach. You know, to me, I'd love to be coached by Charles Osong because he's wise. So everybody should gravitate to a mentor or a coach that could help guide them along the way. And if you could find somebody and hang around them, you'll become like them in a period of time. A well-known formula for success is to hang around those who are already successful. My son is a founder in ONPASSIVE, as you might guess, and he's a coach. He's a mentor to many, has podcasts and blogs. And I always want to, tell people who is, when I do my podcast, and we call it the Influencers Podcast, I always ask people, who's your current mentor and how are they impacting you? Because I want to know who's leading the people who are already successful. And you need to choose somebody who's already successful, and you need to choose somebody who's walked in the shoes you want to walk if you want to be having the most success. So my son's working in that coaching industry, that personal lifestyle industry, the things that people call life coaching, business coaching. He's taught with me for many years. So I hope you'll be able to understand coaches are important. And if I hadn't had probably 10 coaches throughout my career, I would not be where I am today. And we all look at Ash Mafarth as one of our coaches, don't we? We look at a lot of the leaders in ONPASSIV as our coaches because we listen to them. We don't have to have a formal coaching relationship, but we are being coached. And that's important for people to know. Finally, the philanthropy and the giving back is a natural outcropping of success. And if we have income that's left over from our basic living expenses, we want to begin the process of understanding how to give back to the community, how to support causes that align with our personal values. And as financial ability allows, we want to seek more impactful solutions and contributions. It doesn't matter how much you do, it's just a matter that you do something and then it builds on itself. You will find that if you give more, you'll get more. And it's a law of reciprocity that's firmly set in the scriptures. Everything comes back to those who are generous to others. And I don't want you to stop having fun. And I think everybody enjoys the idea of more travel and exploration, see the world, see the cultures. I want to come to Bangladesh and taste the food. I want to go to Pakistan. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to India. I want to go to Singapore. So everywhere I would love to go, I hope I have a lot of years because I'm going to go a lot of places. Papua New Guinea, Bermuda, St. Lucia. I mean, you keep naming the islands, I'm going to go to all the islands. Seychelles. If there's an island out there, I'd like to go visit it. That's kind of me. We want to gain different perspectives on how people live that contribute to our personal enrichment and growth. And this is Utah. And I went horseback riding with my wife, Sheila, a couple of years ago. And so I want to climb the mountains in many countries. And I'm typically going to use a horse because I'm not in shape enough to climb a mountain without a horse. I want to leave a legacy and have an impact so my kids and grandkids can have a better life. So you might want to consider a long-term legacy that is an impact that creates things that you want to leave behind. You want to leave a positive mark on the future generations. I feel like I've been working hard to make a professional impact for many years, you know, since I started teaching in 1981, other dentists, how to be better dentists. I'm thinking maybe I want to work on the personal one now and leave a personal mark so that individuals have a better life. So remember that with ample finances, a thoughtful and intentional approach to transitioning remains important to ensure a fulfilling and meaningful next phase of life. But go slow, look twice, and cross the street once. Never hurry to make a big decision, especially if you're being pressured to make one quickly. And you all know what we're talking about. There are exceptions. Never hurry, except when there's smoke or when you hear the train coming. And with that, I'll turn it back to Engineer Shishanta, and we'll continue with our panel discussion.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bean Williams. Thank you so much. I like to start that you must visit Bangladesh. And in advance, I like to inform you that Bangladeshi peoples are very entertaining. They love to entertain. So if you are there, definitely you will love the entertainment from Bangladeshi people. And there are lots to enjoy. And the longest sea beach is in Bangladesh. I'm not telling the modern sea beach, but the longest sea beach is in Bangladesh, and also the largest mangrove also in Bangladesh. Though Bangladesh is a small country, but so many things are there, especially the entertainment's attitude of our Bangladeshi people to our guests. So thank you, Dr. Bill. Thank you so much. You have very nicely mentioned, nicely cleared everything. What should we do at this transition period that we are gonna to a new life And we almost all the founding members, we know that how better, how enjoyable the new life will be. So at that new life, what should we do? Or how should we make balance our work and family? So everything is very clearly mentioned here. And after having lots of apples, what can we do for our society, for our community, for our country? That's a well said. So I would request Rupa, please. Rupa, are you there? Rupa,
Am I audible, sir?
yeah, you are audible, but you are not. We are not having your video. We are not getting your video.
Maybe it's network issue, but I'm watching everyone.
Thank
Can I
you.
continue?
Yeah, thank you, my dear friends. Just you should allow us some time to translate into Bengali. Only the gist Rupa will translate because we got the slides well ahead. So we have some preparation to just elaborate the summary in our own language. Other language speaking people, please be patient. Over to Rupa, please. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, Dr. Will Williams, sir, for your nice presentation slides. Actually, স্যার আমাদেরকে যেটা জানিয়েছেন যে ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমাদের এক্সপেকটেশনস, আমাদের অ্যাশমুফারি স্যার কি বলে থাকেন যে আমরা উই আর অন দ্য টপ, সবসময় আমরা আমাদের ডেস্টিনেশনটা আমাদের কোথায় রাখতে হবে, আমরা টপে আছি। সো এই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা কি করতে পারি যে আমাদের এস্টাবলিশ করতে হবে কোন বিষয়টাকে, আমাদের নিজেদের দৃষ্টিভঙ্গিটাকে এস্টাবলিশ করতে হবে। সেকেন্ড ওয়ান ইজ ফিনান্সিয়াল প্ল্যানিং। আপনি যখন একটি প্ল্যানিং এ, আপনি যখন একটি বিজনেসে সফল হবেন, তো সফল হওয়ার পরে আপনার যে ট্রানজিশনটা হবে, আপনার যে পরিবর্তনটা আসবে আপনার জীবনে, সাপোজ আমাদের অনপ্যাসিভ কোম্পানি থেকে আমরা যখন লটস অফ অ্যাপেল পাবো, তখন আমাদের সেটিংটা কি করে হবে, লাইফ সেটিংটা হবে কি করে। সেখানে আমাদের হয়তো অনেক সময় দেখা যায় যে যখন এরকম চেঞ্জ গুলো আসে, আনএক্সপেক্টেড অনেক ফ্রেন্ডস আমাদের চলে আসে, আমাদের সেই আনএক্সপেক্টেড ফ্রেন্ডস গুলো আমাদেরকে অনেক সময় ডিস্ট্রাক্ট করে, আমাদের জীবনের পথ ঘুরিয়ে দেয়, ভুল পথে নিয়ে যায়। কিন্তু আমাদের ফাইনাল সেটিংটা থাকবে আমাদের নিজেদেরকে একদম লিগাল স্ট্রাকচারে সুন্দরভাবে নিজেদেরকে গুছিয়ে নেওয়ার মতো। পরবর্তী পয়েন্টসে স্যার যেটা বলেছেন প্যাশন অ্যান্ড ফুলফিলমেন্ট, প্যাশনের কথায় তখন স্যার একটি এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন, একজন আমাদের ফাউন্ডার এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন। তিনি একজন নার্স এবং কেনিয়াতে উনি কাজ করে থাকেন। তো উনার টার্গেটটা হচ্ছে সমগ্র মানে কেনিয়াতে উনি নার্সিং এর যখন অনপ্যাসিভ থেকে ভালো অ্যাপেল জেনারেট করবেন, সেখানে উনি সেই উনার পেমেন্ট বা উনার যে ইনকাম হবে, যে এক্স জেনারেট হবে, বা উনি সেটাকে সেই কেনিয়ার সেই দুস্থ মানুষদের প্রতি বিলিয়ে দেবেন বা দান করবেন। পরবর্তীতে এক্সপ্লোরেশনে আমরা যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে আপনি আপনার এক্সপোর্টটা কোথায় করবেন, আপনি আপনার এত ভালো একটা অপরচুনিটি আমরা পাচ্ছি, ফিনান্সিয়াল স্টেবিলিটি পাচ্ছি অনপ্যাসিভ থেকে। তো সেখান থেকে আমরা কোথায় কোথায় এক্সপ্লোর করব, অবশ্যই আমাদের সেই একটা গুড উইশ থাকতে হবে, নিজেদেরকে সেভাবে ইন্সপায়ার করতে হবে, নিজেদেরকে সেভাবে মোটিভেট করতে হবে। এবং সবচেয়ে বেশি জরুরি হচ্ছে আমাদের লার্নিং এবং গ্রোথ। যত বেশি আপনি শিখবেন, তত বেশি আপনি নিজেকে তৈরি করতে পারবেন। আমাদের সকল ফাউন্ডারের উদ্দেশ্যে একটি কথা বলা, যে আপনারা যত বেশি শিখবেন তত বেশি নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করবেন। এবং সেলফ ইনভেস্টমেন্ট বলে একটি কথা আছে, যদিও স্যার এটি উল্লেখ করেনি, আমি বলছি যে সেলফ ইনভেস্টমেন্ট হচ্ছে আপনার নিজেকে যত বেশি শিক্ষাদান করবেন, নিজের প্রতি সেটা তৈরি হবে। এবং এই এডুকেশন, এই ডেভেলপমেন্টটা আমাদেরকে পরবর্তীতে এমন একটি জায়গায় নিয়ে যাবে যেখানে আমরা হয়তো অপরের উন্নতির জন্য, অপরের শিক্ষার কাজে, অন্যকে ডেভেলপমেন্টে এই কাজটা এটা হেল্প করতে পারবো। তার পরবর্তী পয়েন্টে যেটা বলেছেন যে নেটওয়ার্ক বিল্ডিং বা রিলেশনশিপ, এটা আমরা অ্যাশ স্যারের মাধ্যমেও দেখতে পাই। অ্যাশ স্যার কি করে আমাদের সকল ফাউন্ডারের সাথে একটি সুন্দর রিলেশনশিপ মেনটেন করেন। তো ডক্টর উইল উইলিয়ামস স্যার বলেছেন যে এটা আমাদের অ্যাশ স্যারের থেকে শিক্ষা পাওয়া, যে কিভাবে হাউ টু বিল্ড আ নেটওয়ার্ক, সুন্দর নেটওয়ার্ক এবং রিলেশনশিপ তৈরি করতে হয়। এবং তার পরবর্তী পয়েন্টে যাচ্ছে আমরা এন্টারপ্রেনার ভেঞ্চার। আপনি অনপ্যাসিভের টুল ইউজ করে, আপনারা অনপ্যাসিভের টুল ইউজ করে কিভাবে আপনাদের পার্সোনাল প্রোডাক্টেরও প্রমোটিং করতে পারেন। ইভেন আমরা তো অনপ্যাসিভের টুলও প্রমোটিং করবো আমাদের সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে, এবং পরবর্তীতে আমাদের যদি পার্সোনাল কোনো বিজনেস বা থেকে থাকে, স্যার একটি স্লাইডে এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছিলেন, এখানে স্যার বলেছিলেন যে কিভাবে উনি একটি মেডিসিন বা যাই হোক উনি দেখিয়েছিলেন, সেটাকে উনি কিভাবে প্রমোটিং করতে পারেন যে অন প্যাসিভের মাধ্যমে, বা সকল বিজনেসম্যান তাদের পার্সোনাল কোনো প্রোডাক্ট থাকলেও সেটা কিভাবে প্রমোটিং করতে পারেন। এবং আমাদের এই পার্সোনাল স্যাটিসফ্যাকশনের ক্ষেত্রে একটি ব্যাপার খেয়াল রাখতে হবে যে এই বিজনেসটা আমাদের শুধুমাত্র অল্প সময়ের জন্য না, এটা লং রান বিজনেস। আমাদের অন প্যাসিভের টার্গেটিং হচ্ছে লং রান, এটি দীর্ঘ সময়ের জন্য। এবং লাইফ আর ওয়ার্কের একটি ব্যালেন্সের কথাও স্যার বলেছেন, যে কিভাবে আমাদের কাজ নিয়ে বিজি থাকলে তো সম্পূর্ণ আমরা দেখা যাবে যে আমাদের পার্সোনাল লাইফ থেকে আলাদা হয়ে যাচ্ছি। আমরা আমাদের পার্সোনাল লাইফের সাথে এবং কাজের সাথে সমন্বয় ঘটিয়ে একটি সুন্দর ওয়েলবিং লাইফ আমরা কিন্তু পেতে পারি। এবং যারা এই কাজটি দুটোই সমানভাবে তাল মিলিয়ে করতে পারেন, তারাই একটি সুন্দর ফিউচার দেখতে পাবেন। শুধু ফিনান্সিয়ালি রিচ হলেই কিন্তু আপনার মেন্টালি হ্যাপিনেস থাকবে না, আপনাকে দুটো জায়গা থেকে ব্যালেন্স করতে হবে। এবং তার পরবর্তী পয়েন্টে স্যার বলেছেন যে মেন্টর আর কোচিং, মেন্টরশিপ এন্ড কোচিং এর ক্ষেত্রে আমরা কোচিং শব্দটার সাথে অনেকেই খুব ভালোভাবে জড়িত। আমরা ভাবি যে শিক্ষাগত দিক থেকেই হয়তো, মানে শিক্ষা বা এডুকেশনাল সাইড থেকেই হয়তো কোচিং টার্মটার সাথে আমরা বেশি জড়িত হয়ে থাকি, কিন্তু বেসিক্যালি এখানে ডক্টর বিল উইলিয়ামস স্যার চার্লস ওসং স্যারকে অ্যাজ এ মেন্টর হিসেবে বললেন, কারণ চার্লস ওসং স্যার এত সুন্দরভাবে গাইড করে থাকেন আমাদেরকে, বা সকল ফাউন্ডারকে উনি যখনই ওয়েবিনারে আসেন এত সুন্দরভাবে গাইড করে থাকেন, তো সুন্দর নলেজ দিয়ে থাকেন। তার মাধ্যমে আমরা কিন্তু খুব সুন্দরভাবে একটি নিজেদেরকে একটি ফিউচার তৈরি করে নিতে পারি। সো আপনি যত বেশি আপনার মেন্টরশিপটাকে আরেকজনের মাধ্যমে গঠন করতে পারবেন, এবং মেন্টরশিপটা হতে হবে অবভিয়াসলি পজিটিভ পিপলের সাথে। এখানে কিন্তু নেগেটিভ পিপলের সাথে মেন্টরশিপ হলে হবে না, তাহলে আপনাকে নেগেটিভ সাইডে মোটিভেট করবে, তাহলে আপনি আর আপনার ফিউচারটাকে বিল্ড আপ করতে পারবেন না। তো আমাদের যত বেশি ভালো মানে পজিটিভ মেন্টরের সাথে ম্যাচ হবে, যত বেশি আমরা পজিটিভ কোচিং পাবো, তত বেশি আমাদের কিন্তু আমরা নিজেদেরকে পরবর্তীতে নিজেদেরকে সেভাবে পজিটিভ ওয়েতে আমরা দেখতে পাবো। সো লাস্টলি আমি আরো দুটো পয়েন্ট অ্যাড করতে চাই। স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে লেগেসি ইম্প্যাক্টের কথা বলেছেন, আমাদের এই ইনকাম জেনারেশন, আমাদের এই বিজনেসটা শুধুমাত্র কিন্তু ফর দ্য শর্ট টার্ম আমাদের কিন্তু নয়। এখানে আমাদের বলেছেন যে এই ফিনান্সিয়াল এক্সপেকটেশনটা, এটাকে আমরা যদি একটু চিন্তা করি যে আমাদেরকে এই ইম্পর্টেন্সটা কোথায় দিতে হবে, অবভিয়াসলি আমাদেরকে এটা কিন্তু একটা লেগেসি ইনকামের কথা বলেছেন স্যার, যে পরবর্তী জেনারেশনের জন্য আমরা সেই সুযোগটি তৈরি করে দিয়ে থাকবো। এবং আমাদের টার্গেটিং হচ্ছে শুধুমাত্র আমাদের নিজেদের এখনকার সময়ের জন্য না, পরবর্তী সময়ের জন্যও নিজেকে এই অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে জড়িত রাখা এবং এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়া। সো এইভাবেই স্যার আমাদেরকে গাইড করেছেন। আর আরেকটি ব্যাপার বলেছেন স্যার, ট্রাভেল এন্ড এক্সপ্লোরেশনের ব্যাপারে। এখানে আমি একটি কথা উল্লেখ করতে চাই, যত বেশি আপনি আপনার কমিউনিটির পিপলের সাথেও জড়িত থাকবেন এবং কমিউনিটির বাইরেও যত ফ্রেন্ডশিপ করবেন, তত বেশি আপনি মেন্টালি গ্রোথ পাবেন। কারণ ডিফারেন্ট কমিউনিটির সাথে ম্যাচ করলে তাদের কালচারের সাথে আপনি সুন্দরভাবে আর নিজে বেশি ইনোভেটিভ হবে, নিজের আইডিয়াও আপনার বাড়বে। কারণ আমাদের অনেক সময় দেখা যায় আমাদের সারাউন্ডিং এ মানুষ অনেক কিছু নেগেটিভ ভাইব দিয়ে থাকেন, কিন্তু ঠিক একই প্রশ্নের উত্তর অন্য একটি কালচার বা কমিউনিটি পিপল আপনাকে পজিটিভলি দিয়ে থাকবেন। তো এই হচ্ছে স্যার কথা বললেন। তারপরে লাস্টলি বলেছেন যে কুইক ডিসিশন নেওয়ার কোনো কিছু নেই, আপনি কুইক ডিসিশন যখনই নেবেন তখনই দেখা যাবে যে আপনার কোনো একটা মিস কনসেপ্ট হতে পারে। কিন্তু দুটো জায়গায় উনি কুইক ডিসিশন নিতে বলেছেন। এটা আপনি যখন কোনো দেখা যাচ্ছে যে কোথাও আগুন লেগেছে, তখন আপনাকে কিভাবে তাড়াতাড়ি সেখান থেকে বেরিয়ে আসতে হবে, আর যখন আপনি ট্রেন ক্রস করছেন তখন আপনাকে সেখানে কুইক ডিসিশন নিতে হবে। তখন যদি আপনি সেখানে স্লো হয়ে যান, অবভিয়াসলি আপনার জীবনের পতন ঘটবে। তো এই দুটো ক্ষেত্রে উনি কুইক ডিসিশন নিতে বলেছেন। আর বাকিগুলো ডিসিশনটা আপনাকে সুন্দরভাবে ভেবে চিনতে অবশ্যই সেটা নিতে হবে। সো ওভারঅল স্যারের প্রেজেন্টেশন এক্সেপশনাল প্রেজেন্টেশন। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, ওভার টু হোস্ট।
Oh, thank you রূপা, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। রূপার সাথে শুধু একটু অ্যাড করব যে ডক্টর বিল উইলিয়ামস একটি এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন যে উনি 40 বছর ধরে ওনার ডেন্টিস্ট্রি প্র্যাকটিস করছেন, উনি এভরিডে উনি কাজটা করেছেন, কিন্তু অনপ্যাসিভে এসে উনি খুব রিল্যাক্স ফিল করছেন। উনি সপ্তাহে মাত্র 3 দিন কাজ করেন ওনার নেটওয়ার্ক বা ওনার বিজনেসটাকে এক্সচেঞ্জ করার জন্য, বাট এবং অনপ্যাসিভ ওনাকে একটা বেটার লাইফ দিতে চলেছে। কিন্তু আগে ওনার যে প্রফেশনাল লাইফ ছিল সেটা একটা রুটিন লাইফ ছিল, সেখানে উনি খুব রিল্যাক্স করতে পারেননি, বাট এই অনপ্যাসিভ লাইফটাকে উনি খুব এনজয় করবেন সেটা উনি আশা করছেন। সিমিলারলি we all expect that we'll enjoy our life, that is our on-passive life, we can say. Now very quickly we'll listen to our great friend, Dr. Benny, and also SM Akram Hossein. We request Dr. Benny, please share your feedback on the presentation. Over to Dr. Benny.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my brothers and sisters, my queens and kings. Welcome to this amazing webinar. Thank you so much, Engineer Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity. I want to thank Dr. Bill Williams, Sister Vandana, Brother Charles also. I want to thank you guys. You guys spoke first, and I believe maybe I don't really have to say anything, but I will try my best. Before I proceed, I want to take this special moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing you and I, all of us here this moment. I want to thank him also for sending our visionary to you and I, to all of us, because if it wasn't for him, I would not know who you guys are. And our visionary, his name is Mr. Ash Mafere. If it wasn't for him. But just to let you guys know that, to me, please forgive me, that this ONPASSIVE is being owned by our Heavenly Father. But he chose someone to take over. And this person said, either I do or I die. He is here to correct corruption, to eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. The vision that he has, he decided to share it to you and I. Now, it is about time for you and I, since we are transitioning to our new life, we are going to share this opportunity out there. Are you ready? Now, when it comes to transitioning, to transition, it is any event in life, right, that will alter your plans, your place in that plan, or the sense of purpose. Now, where is, I'm not seeing you guys, right? God help me. All right. Anyway, recognize that transition holds a special place in your life memory. So moving actually is a big thing. Now it's something you will remember for years to come. View stress. You know, sometimes when you're transitioning, right? You have somebody, you might have stress. So stress is not a threat, but it is a challenge. Stress is a mind of the beholder. As many researchers like to say, you can take an event that you are afraid will overwhelm you and turn it into what? An occasion you can rise above and conquer. Now you have to appreciate the benefit of change when you are changing, right? Now you have to remember as well that the time you have successfully navigate or previous transition, turn to your support network. As Sister Vandana stated, your network is very important. You have to prepare. As we all know, remember that we migrated from Go founder to O founder, and then we migrated now to the ecosystem. Now with the ecosystem, we all know that you have to sign to become an affiliate. It is very important. If you don't do that, then you will continue to be a customer. Now use a transition to reflect on where your life has been and where it will be going. Focus on the positive aspect. Use the role model to inspire through this transition. Now, as you all know, the time is coming. Realize that the change is inherent to life. So with change, our life courses will be very dull indeed. Now, as you all know, you may not be seeking change, but when it seeks you, take heart in the fact that no one's life ever stands completely still. As we all know, receiving a certain amount, when you and I, something that you and I has never seen in life, when you start receiving this type of money that you have never seen. Your life will change. And remember that you need to take good care of yourself, take care of your family, learn how to manage the money. Now, when you see this type of money and you see how big it is, remember that we do have underprivileged children. You have widowers. We have orphanage. They are in need. So it is time for you and I to do that. Now, but when it comes to an affiliate, what is an affiliate? An affiliate refers to what? A business relationship where one company owns the minority stake in another company. Now, in online marketing, in which you and I, our company is, it's like us, right? It refers to a company or a person that sells or promotes another company products or services for a commission. So just to let you guys know, when changing that life, it is important for you and I to take care of ourselves, to love one another. I want to take this moment to really thank our CEO for what he has done. He hired the most talented tech brothers and sisters to work on our products, to develop our products, to make sure that the quality assurance will make sure that the development, all those who develop the codings, writing those codes, everything is perfect. And remember what our CEO said, it's almost time. Let me just say 99%. If he says it's ready, then know that it's ready. It is ready because the quality assurance stated that it is ready. And as you all know, our CEO is a perfectionist. I want to take this moment again to thank him and his dreams team. Thank you, Engineer Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Now our visionary CEO, Mr. Ash, is saying triple D, do or die daily. So thank you so much. Now again, I request Akram Hussain, please share your feedback on the topic or the past speeches we have already listened.
Thank you, Engineer Shushanta, for giving me a chance to say something. I'd like to thank today's meeting host and panelists, all the attendees of the planet. It's really great webinar where I have heard great speech from Bandana Nanda, Charles Osang, Dr. Bill William, and Dr. Benny. Today's topics is affiliates transitioning to a new life. On the other hand, I will say from my own words, where is ONPASSIVE right and what will be our role by transitioning a new life of every founders, affiliates, and resellers. Now friends, get ready to lead the online world with ONPASSIVE. How could ONPASSIVE bring you close to the success at this moment? We have to think it first. With the ONPASSIVE automation business, I'd like to set I would like to, just 5 points I will tell very within two minutes. With the ONPASSIVE automation business operation, we have to self-learning and adapting to the change, the complete automation. Just this is one. And second, easy of online transformation. We have to learn, or we have to take proper knowledge on ONPASSIVE ecosystem with our all product and all upcoming products. And number 3, improved customer interaction. Here we already informed with details from Bandana, Charles Osang, and Dr. Bill William. Along with this, we have to wait from ONPASSIVE AI chatbots. AI chatbots, which is designed for improved customer interaction. We can use it for more customer interaction. And number 4, access to target audience. We have to get very soon AI solution offered by the ONPASSIVE. That is a huge customer database by AI-driven advertisement tools. Just we have to be active founder and follow the instruction. And last one, my thinking is just guaranteed traffic. or guaranteed web traffic, who we are not tech guy or don't have proper knowledge or education on informative technology, we can grow our business with these tools. Any small business or startup would be achieved into end automation. Thank you so much. Over to the engineer Sushanta.
Thank you, Akamushan. Thank you so much for your some guidelines and some information. You have very rightly said. Actually, we are living a life, and it is gonna change. Then we'll compare the life before ONPASSIVE and after ONPASSIVE, and that will be much better life. We all almost know that, so no doubt about that. Now I request, we have with us our great friend Nozul Haq. Actually, Mr. Nozul Haq, he is the advisor for this group, and he advises always how to improve, how to move forward, how can we share the information to our community. So I request, and we are really thankful to Mr. Nozul Haq for giving us always such kind of guidelines. I request Nozul Haq, please just make a conclusion or make a summary that the discussion we already had just by our past speakers. So I request you to make a conclusion or make a summary of the discussions.
Oh my God, thank you, Engineer Sushanto. What a tremendous webinar. I have learned a lot from this webinar. My heartfelt gratitude to all of our distinguished panelists, especially Sister Bandana Nanda, our great brother Charles Osong, Dr. Bill Williams, and our brother SM Akram also. Most welcome. I have heard all of you. Today's topics is very much relevant to all of our founding members. Yes, affiliate transitioning new way of life. I think ONPASSIVE is a great opportunity for affiliates to transitioning new way of life. Thanks, Mr. Ash, our beloved CEO, for give us such type of divine platform. I would like to summarize today's program, and I would like to few steps in front of you. I think one successful affiliator should have to learn more. First step. The first step is to learn as much as you can about ONPASSIVE. I always speak according to our ONPASSIVE way. You have to understand the company's mission and vision, products and services. You can find this information where? Through our ONPASSIVE websites, our CEO's corporate webinars, a national and international ONPASSIVE related webinar, which is held today, and also some Facebook or YouTube live. This is first step you have to learn first. Step 2, what mentioning Bandana and also some personal branding. Yes, this is very much important for all of our founding members. Once you have a good understanding of ONPASSIVE, you need to get personal branding. How? You have to start training, webinar, YouTube live, etc. Try to activate in social media. This will show potential customers that you knowledgeable about the company and its product. Already I have started a YouTube live named Utok with Nozul Salahuddin. Lot of Bengali community will present there, and Engineer Sushanto also doing that. We are starting our personal branding beside this webinar. Step 3, what mentioned our great brother Dr. Bill Williams and Charles Osong also. Build your network. Yes, in order to be successful as an affiliate, you need to build a network of potential customers through social media. Always try to use your interpersonal communication skills and professional success. Then promote ONPASSIVE in a positive way. Step 4.
Good morning. No,
Excellent customer service. It is very much important. When I offer a customer to join with ONPASSIVE, once you start generating leads, it is important to provide excellent customer service. This will help you build trust and credibility with your customers, and it will encourage them to do business with you. It is very much important for any companies or any person or any affiliates. Finally, I would like to say all of you, transitioning to a new way of life through ONPASSIVE, it will take few time and effort, but it is possible to achieve if you are dedicated and persistent. So my dear friends, you have to be patient. Number one, be patient. It takes time to build a successful business. Don't get discouraged if you did not see results immediately. Number two, you have to be persistent. Don't give up your dreams. Keep learning, keep networking, and keep promoting ONPASSIVE. Finally, be positive. A positive attitude will help you attract positive people and opportunities. My dear friends, always maintain your legacy and ethics. It will help your business more and more. Also our company, also our personal branding, also our country, whatever you like it. Today's webinar is very much helpful for our new affiliates. Also, day one, I am a founding member, then I am a affiliate, then I am also a reseller. So Engineer Sushanto, thank you for your nice topics, and all of our distinguished panelists. You have done excellent job. I am very much happy and glad to, and I am very much pleasure to be here with you. Thank you, everyone. That was my summary. See you next webinar. Thank you, all of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nazul Haq. Thank you so much. Yes, as Nazul Haq mentioned, learning, every speakers actually mentioned about learning. The more you will learn, the more you will earn. So if you like to earn more, you have to learn more and more. There is no alternative. And also you need to make your network. Network is the net worth. So as much as your network will increase, definitely your prospective customers will be increased, and definitely you will earn much more. Thank you so much for your nice sharing. Now, again, I'll go to our great leader, great sister, our Bandhana. I request you, Bandhana, please just say a few words as your concluding or closing remarks.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. This has been a really, really good learning, and we have learned so much from each other in this session. It's been really very useful, and I think we all have consolidated all our points together. And as we transition into the new phase, I think all these things will really help us and all the other founders and affiliates as well. So thank you so much for bringing us all together, Engineer Sushanta. And I hope we continue to have many more of these in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear great leader, Bandhana Nanda, for your nice words, nice speech. And we are also grateful for your kind presence in our program and also your presentation. Now, again, we'll listen to our great leader, another great leader, our brother, Charles Osang. Please, your closing remarks.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Great being here. Always a pleasure to be with my ONPASSIVIANS family. I hope you are all as excited as I am, as all the other leaders are, because we are there, right? We've waited all this while, we've been patient. Okay, God has used this time to prepare us for what's coming. So stay engaged, stay very, very engaged. And if you have family members, friends that are in ONPASSIVE that you know that are not engaged, just encourage them, because things are moving really, really fast. Okay, keep plugged into your ecosystem regularly, because we don't want you having things from outside. We know the app is going to be coming on soon. Our OES app, our O Connect app, they're going to be out soon. But the CEO says you have to download it from your OES back office, right? Not from anywhere else. Okay, so stay engaged. Good to see you. We'll see again at the top. We'll see again one of these days, right? At a corporate webinar. Bye. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you for your nice information and suggestion too. Definitely, our CEO said that at any time, any moment, we can have some exciting announcement, exciting information in the back office. So we should be always visit our back office and our OES. We are going to have a new OES, and that will make us more excited. And we are going to have our apps for our OES and also OConnect. So really, we are passing an exciting moment, and we are going to have so many exciting announcements regarding our own media and so many things. So it's a very great time. We are enjoying. And now, again, I request our great leader, Dr. Bill Williams, based on our discussion, based on our topic, I request you to say a few words as your closing remarks.
World, we live a life of hope and dreams, and then we hope that our transition from this life to the next life, the afterlife, is pleasant and well done, right? Well, let's not wait until the end of our life and that transition to transition well from our previous employment life to our next unemployment life. How is it going to feel to be unemployed? And unpassive, it feels good. You want to be unemployed and unpassive, right? You want the residual income to let you watch the world go by without having to toil within the world. Not that we won't stop toiling, but again, as I talked about, it'll be by your choice, doing what you want to do and living life on your terms. So I always call it a life of choice, not of chance. So let's plan our future. And thank you, introduce you, Shanta, and all of the Bangladesh team for putting this together. You did another fine job of putting together an outstanding panel, and I'm honored to be part of it. Glad to see some of my friends that were here, and Francis Tay's taking notes. I see that. All my buddies are here. So it's always good to see you. And what's the next chapter? We can't wait to see.
Definitely, we are expecting a very good new chapter, and we are gonna enjoy our new chapter, and we are preparing ourselves to go to our new chapter. Now, I request if anyone like to share your feedback in 1 minute, please raise your hand. Otherwise, I request John Barilla, please share your feedback on the topic.
Yes, well, thank you, Engineer Sushanta. I really have very little to say as I'm listening to all of these folks, and I say this a lot too, of course, and it's just incredible. The folks we have here today, the information we get from them, I take it all, it inspires me, and I just sit here and listen, and what could I say? I mean, I sit here, I learn, and I would say only this. Everyone out there that's listening, I say this a lot too. It's time for us to be ready, be on our toes, listening to what these folks are telling us. Just be ready. Things are happening. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, John Barilla. Thank you so much for your nice, inspirational space. Today, actually, we are missing Jean Eliva. She's our regular panelist, but she's now, today is in a funeral program, so she couldn't join. So we really missed her. Now we are getting 2 hand raised. Sapna Gupta from India. I request Sapna, please go ahead.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Greetings to all, and nice to be with the Francis Tay, Dr. Bill Williams, and Papa Africa, Dr. Benny, Vandananda, John Barilla, my brother. And if I forget some names, so please forgive me. And I joined so late, and I missed the chance. But my advice is to founders should learn how to share their links. They should share their links smartly and beautifully, because their links reflect their personalities, and they are the part of globalized AI company. So they should share their links with the good stuff, not irrelevant stuff or something like which shows that you are a kiddish or something else. I have seen in many groups that the founders are sharing their links irrelevantly without understanding the meaning of sharing. So there is the video, promotional videos, there are the blogs, there are the good stuff in your back office with my links connected with that. And today we have got a link number 35 encoded with our website. So if you don't know anything, there is a provision. You can share that my links with your affiliates that goes, and it shows you that how you are doing in this company as a founder. And follow the steps. Don't forget to visit the back office. Don't go over the suspections because it's very dangerous. We have to be on the surface, not to undergo and not too much overflow. So just go with the flow and follow the update section. Keep yourself updated and upgraded, and rest. I would be delighted to be on this panel, and thank you so much. Back to you, Engineer Sushanta.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sister Swapna. Thank you so much. You have very rightly said we should share our links smartly and beautifully. And there is a link number 35. There are 35 links. If we share those links, those are really, really smart, and there are enough information. If anyone new and that guy go through that the information in that links, I'm sure that he or she will know about ONPASSIVE, and that will be very easier to take decision to join to register with our OES. And Michael Williams said that still there is the slogan: we no need to sell anything, we no need to recruit anyone, but we should share our product, we should share our opportunity to others, because it's my business, we must take care of it, and definitely we should do from our end something as little as possible, no matter. But if we combine all those works and the effort of ONPASSIVE, that will be a great work, great achievement. So we should not be silent, we should not sleep, we should do whatever we can from our end. Now I request Carmela, you raised your hand, so say share your feedback. Carmela from Israel.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm always happy to be here on the panel. I'm learning a lot. Each time you bring the top of the leaders here, I listen very carefully and I'm learning. I want to say that it's very important to be in such panels to learn how to use our job. For example, we get to ONPASSIVE to get freedom. It will give us freedom, but we need to help it. It won't come from the sky. You need to do something to help yourself. And we give and all these leaders give us the tools how to do it. And I want to thank all of you together. I don't mention all the names, so I don't want to miss someone. So thank you very, very, very much, Engineer Sushanta, to invite me and to see your top. You are a good leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmela. Actually, all the ONPASSIVIANS are leaders. So we all the leaders actually, if we want to be. If anyone don't like to be a world leader, that's another thing. But those are active, those are engaged, involved. They are really, really leader. We have with us our great brother Francis Tay. Actually, Francis is a tech-savvy people. He always loves technology, always loves to speak on technology. So even though he always is a very good listener too. So we like to listen something from Francis Tay. Advocate Francis, please share your feedback based on our discussion today.
everything is very spoken. I'm a good listener. I just want to listen. But I really thank you, Engineer Susanta. I think what all the panelists have said is very impressive. I've seen every one of them is increasingly doing day by day, webinar after webinar. You know, they are not just talking, they are walking the talk. So they are helping us to write a new chapter. And I think every one of us listening to the sharing the experience of these great leaders, we should start a new pen, a new book, a new chapter for our life to come. Stay blessed, huh? God bless you.
Thank you, Francis. My dear friends, with this, we like to wrap up, conclude our webinar today. But I like to convey my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to all the speakers, panelists, attendees for being with us quite a long time. We tried our best to discuss on the topic, and I think that is very relevant and very timely topic, and hope we already discussed much on this through our great speakers. So I like to convey my best wishes and best luck to all of you, and expect your well-being, live well, do well, everything will be fine in our life. With these few words, I like to say good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. It's a great on-passive day.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful.
Yeah, they need to win.